doesn't do to listen to the radio when you're trying to relax and finally eat. I've got eating disorders, always have, well, always, have had for years. Stress gets me, and obviously, as I'm making comment now, the radio gets me. There was an autopsy and a report, and they've just released the findings. The deaths happened in 2023. It was an old couple, Queen's Drive, Liverpool. And strange enough, there've been two similar accidents due to flooding in exactly the same place. On those two occasions, there weren't deaths. This time there had been. Two old people, a little bit older than me, get stuck in a flood. Nobody can reach them. They can't get out. They drown. The two previous accidents should have been a warning to the water board, or whatever you call them now, North West Water. But they chose not to listen. So it happens a third time and there's two deaths. And what does the local councillor blame? The weather. The weather has changed, so these incidents are happening more often. Okay, just a few months ago, they were talking about increasing our bills so that they could keep up with infrastructure. Meantime, people are now dying. Thanks to the North West Water Board, thanks to councillors who make excuses. I emphasise that the councillor was making excuses, blaming the weather. The drains haven't been cleaned. I know that much. That was also in the report. So, the current infrastructure isn't being maintained. Now they're saying the bills have got to go up again. After deaths, misadventures they were called. They weren't misadventures. In my eyes, that was murder. They haven't maintained the infrastructure. They're getting profits. Shareholders are making dividends. And two old people died. Pardon me if I get a little bit sickened by our current government. Sooner Reeves from Starmer and his ilk are gone. Lives might be a little bit better. Yeah. I hope to be a little bit more cheerful next time, but hearing that as I just try to sit down and eat a good meal, that just threw me. I nearly didn't get my egg. I'm just ashamed sometimes. Our society should look after everyone who needs help. Those two old people should not have died. All for the sake of blinking shareholders' dividends. I want a councillor who blames the weather. I'm putting this out for public consumption, so I can't say what I think of him. Please be warm.